Okay, so again, that was weird. Apparently there wasn't any voice just now. So I've been talking out of my ass for the past for like 10 minutes, and apparently I haven't been hearing any. Nobody has been hearing anything. So yeah. Um. So whoops. All right. Thanks. Thanks Raymond if you're watching. So just to introduce the list again. So what just happened now is basically Kai, I believe, went first. So Spleen got the first activation in round two. He charged Kai's Outriders with the Hurkar, and then took Sword and then Assault Order to finish it off. So three attacks coming in from the Hurkar, and the Outrider just melted. Kai has no recourse against that, despite the heal from Danny, but the Taiko taking the House of Undying finish off the Outriders for good. Kai did not respect the Assault Order. He should have probably activated and retreated, but because as it is right now, yep, I think it seems Kai has some field control ready to counter. I understand the the hesitation of taking the horse because both has field control, but at this moment you should just at least try to retreat. Because now Kai is sitting in a very bad position. The Jorah is just basically now a pass token. And her car, yeah, basically because Kai lost the Outrider just has not a lot of output in this matchup. So now the dragon is basically being prone to double charge by the screamers. The dragon will be easily dead if Kai doesn't get the ball rolling quite significantly here. So Kai opting to take objectives, it seems. His Drogo opting to go to the far end of the corner opposite from Spleen's Khal Doggo, which is already sitting on an objective. The onus is on Kai to basically make plays at this moment. We'll see what Kai can do, but I don't think he'll get the double tap from the streamers from the Outriders. Losing the Outrider is already very painful. But yeah, we'll see how it is. So, yep. So Kai's just moving up his Jorah here. I think I'm not sure he wants to move the Jorah up closer, but the Hurkar has been activated. Kai lost one activation. So there is one potential play that Kai can do right here. One of the potential play that he can do is he can, depending on when these guys have activated, because Kai right now is struggling in terms of activation, he has Walder. So Walder has a very significant weakness of, of basically making sure that you activate last. So they're both already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 activation each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kai lost already a piece going forward. So Kai will not have the final activation. So basically what I'm trying to say is if the dragon punches the Hurkar, say the Hurkar takes, just I think average roll on the Hurkar should technically be able to kill it. But at the same time, there is Barristan on the Hurkar. So meaning that if Kai tries to sort of use anything to, like for example, an Adrivat on the Selmy unit, which anyway Drogo already activated. So we'll see. So there is a sequence of play here. What Kai can do is that he can sort of use the Hurkar as a tool to kill the other Hurkar, but so assuming Kai has overrun right here, he can potentially move in, charge the Hurkar, charge the Screamers, and then basically get 2 points. But then the dragon will then be double kill. Outrider can just scoot and shoot, and then the Screamers can just double charge with Drogo dealing one auto wound to the dragon. So things are not looking overly fantastic here for Kai. Kai really has to make plays with the dragons here, and there's only one dragon, and against all these lightly armored Dothrakis, dragons auto wounds sort of does nothing because they're already having like 5+ armor saves, so it is what it is. We'll see. Mm, so Kai's thinking whether he would like to charge here with the dragons or with the Hrakar even. I think in theory, if you'd like to charge here, this is I think a 2 or 3 plus. So his angle of attack will be Wapow, and then Wapow, and then Wapow to there. Man, her cars are doing work. Like, these guys are so good. 4 plus armor save, 4 plus morale, jeez. And how many wounds? 6 wounds. Like, it's a bit difficult to one-shot it with Dragon, considering it has 4 plus morale. But yeah. So, alright, we'll see how it is. That was a bit of an unfortunate loss, but Kai did not respect the assault order. That's a huge mistake. It's almost it's so, oh man, Kai, you did not respect the assault order. You 100% should have respected the assault order. Like, even if you're afraid of field control, you could just activate the Outriders, then retreat. Like, that's just like, and then this Rakar will be stranded, and then you just double team it with your entire team. But you do not respect the assault order. That's the issue. Always respect the assault order, even though it only has 3 cards in hand. I know probably Spleen last turn did not take a card, but yeah, that's pretty bad. So assuming nothing changes in this round, both players will earn 3 points. And yeah, there is a contention for the middle, but I don't think this is a game where we see the VP much it up in action. But yeah, losing that Outrider was plenty of pain. It's really unfortunate, but again, should really respect the Outriders. Apparently, my stream title is still wrong in the copy pasta link that I put, but oh well. You guys know how it is. So we can move it up a bit just like that. Okay, just to give a bird's eye view of what it is. So a couple of plays here that Kai can do. He could set it up definitely for next turn. He does have initiative coming up next turn. But the thing is, Dragon having static damage, only D3 plus 3, is not looking good. And then they get punched back by the Screamers, assuming they only fall down to 1 rank. It becomes 7 dice. And then 3 plus to hit. Say 5. It's 7. Is it 7-5 or 7-4? I think it's 7-4. So 7-4 on average on 3 plus. You're looking at 3 hits and then saving. So looking for 2 wounds. And Kai doesn't have an emergency button in which you can press on the dragon. That's the problem. Whereas Spleen has the emergency button. All right. So Spleen is making some plays here of just pressuring with the Outriders. So this is also pretty huge. So Spleen is making some sort of almost okay, never mind. It's just checking the line of sight here. I'm a bit so it might be interesting, but I don't think you would like to do that. I mean, if Spleen just does nothing here, you can almost already win the game. Just sit pretty with the counter chargers and having the Outriders for the range pressure. That's already enough to basically win the game. And Kai has to activate the dragons now. He has no two ways about it. He has to activate the dragon now because he can't activate Walder because it's the final activation. So one thing that Kai can do is that so he can charge him with the dragon. That's 100% sure, and then take sword to finish off whatever he's charging and then overrun. But I don't think Spleen will necessarily allow that play to happen. And even if the play was allowed to happen, if, for example, it goes back to Spleen's turn, he'll then have the time to pop up Tycho. So Kai has really picked the timing in which he would like to charge in with the... Yeah, exactly, Mickey. Yeah, like I said, Kai did not respect the assault order. So the Outriders survived the initial 2 attacks, the initial charge and then another charge, another sword activation. But then he did not activate the Outriders. I'm not sure why. Because if you had activated the Outriders, you could have retreated, and then her car would be in a very bad position. And then Spleen cannot follow that up. He killed the Hurkar in return. And then next turn, you just basically charge the dragon, kill the Hurkar, and then secure your own objective. And then you have range pressure to basically threaten whatever it is on the field, and you back with basically 1 point against nil. And then he can just spend the rest of the turn healing back the Outriders, and then next turn he could charge in with the dragons. But now, looking at this, it's a bit in a difficult position because, well, all right. So here comes the big move here from Kai. So he has to activate the dragon. He has to sort of attempt to kill whatever it is that he's trying to charge with one shot. Well, ideally 2 shot basically. So that's not a problem. So that's auto in because, well, not exactly auto in, but I think it's almost an auto in. So now Kai will have to roll damage. If he rolls 3, her car immediately dies. If it doesn't roll 3, then, well, we'll see. And I think at this position, the Outrider is actually, the Screamer on here is actually blocking the Outrider position. So, what's that? So 6. That looks like a, no, that looks like a success, unfortunately. Why did he roll a panic test? So that's 6. That's 3. Wait, what? Oh, that's only 1 damage. Damn, that's unfortunate. So a panic from that, and then he rolls a panic test, and that looks like a clear save. But I think Kai will need to have to re-roll that, unfortunately. So that looks like a fail, and it dies because morale is 4. He has fishes, so morale of 6. And then 3. Oh wait, hold on. Morale 4, morale 6. No, he succeeded. Yeah, he succeeded by 1 because it's morale of 4. Difficult. Well, I mean, the play of taking the crown and then subbing it with the sword to kill the card, and then overrunning into the line of screamers, and then next turn taking the sword. Oh, what's going on with my computer just now? I'm hearing weird noises. Let me just unplug a few things. All right. So that was unfortunate, but at the same time, it is a morale 4. Morale 4 with a 3 in general will not hamper your ability to take vicious damage. But yeah, it is still anyone's game. Dragons will do a lot of work against these guys basically, but I think Kai will need just to be careful of the Outriders with Fortune Seeker, because even though if Kai took sword next round, he can just take a money bag. So now Walder here will 100% take sword, 100 million% take sword. And then, you know, he just doesn't need to roll. That dragon's dead. Damage he do is 1, so 4 damage. So, yep, 2 plus. Yep, and that dragon is dead. He doesn't need to roll. This is a formality. So, wait. Oh, he popped Tycho! Aha! Yep, he popped Tycho. Yep, he popped Tycho, so the Hurkar is back to full. And it was only this time for sure. And here we go, overrun, baby. I'm obviously biased, but hey, I want to see dragons overrunning into shit. Okay, this is what I sign up for in this game. I want to see dragons, you know, killing shit. All right, you know. So, and then Kai will have another sword activation coming up next turn. Disgusting. Oh man. Oh man, here we go. Oh, dragons, stay cool. No, I think dragons at this junction in the game is sitting in a very good position. It's, you know, it's a lot of damage. But yeah, so Kai will need to roll 2 plus on 2 dice. I think this was 100% hit. And then D3 plus 3, and the damage of that is 4. So that's 5 wounds. And then with vicious and panic, so that's already a fail. Oh no, this is a success because of just the base morale of the Dothraki, and that is a fail. So take another 3. Ugh, nasty. Yep, he's just out unfortunately. So he fails that. He takes another 3. Oh man, dragons! Here be dragons. So Tycho has been popped. Taiko's no longer a factor, and Kai has Sword coming up next turn. Oh my god, are we going to see an actual comeback here? Wow. So if I were Kai, and oh well, let's check the objectives first, right? So this one is precision while controlling. This one is +1 card while controlling. This one I shift when scoring, vulnerable when scoring, and max dice while controlling. So a lot of good objectives coming in from Kai's side. He could shift the card to sort of just move a bit to get into position. And the middle one is actually also pretty decent. If I were Kai, I would most likely throw away anything that's not overrun. Because, you know, for example, he kills this, and then he overruns again into these guys. That is also a potential play. The other potential play is that he can activate, and then he just shifts back 6 inches, and then play the points game. Because he will be ahead by 2 points. This is, and oh yeah, this is the, whatchamacallit. Oh! Spleen's making a play here. Yep, he has to make a play. Spleen realizes that if he just plays the objective game, he'll be fairly behind, so he decides to move it forward. I don't think the Dragons is within Jorah's buff, so next turn, even if he takes the money back to shoot with this Fortune Seeker, I don't think there's a lot of damage that can be done. So Dragons will most likely be activated with Sword, and then Sword will go and Puncherino and Pepperino. So Kai here has, I think, Drogo sitting on objective, right? So there should be 3 points. And yeah, so 3 each. So yeah, 4 each. So now we're on to round 3. Kai has the first turn, and it's no surprise what Kai will take. Jorah just nervously looking at Dragon going like, I'm not paid for this shit. Alright, well, this is exciting. So hi everyone who's joining the stream. Thank you for joining on a very short notice. This was just I got slightly excited just looking at the matchup, and you know I just want to see like the games, and I think this will be an interesting game because this is a Dothraki Targaryen mirror, something that we don't really see outside of the faction masters, and we're also talking about this as the new sort of Targaryen setup. So overall, this is going to be a fairly exciting match. And now we're on to round 3, where Kai has the initiative. So Kai is deciding what he would like to do here. He decided to discard 1 card. I believe that's one of Drogo's cards, most likely right by or... So Kai would like 100% to take Adrivad here, if possible. Or even like Overrun. But I think Overrun is kind of bad here. He can... yep, so now it's round 3. So yeah, we'll see how it is. Kai will most likely just take, as the kids call it, Dr. PP and activate with Sword to kill the dragon. And then he has an option, so that's the quest card, Fire and Blood, I believe, or what's his face? Yep, Fire and Blood. So this is the quest card that gives him -1 panic damage and also some other buff which I can't remember. And so yeah, 100% take Sword, and then retreat, yes. So yeah, Kai should just take Sword, 100%. Kill it. I don't think he needs to roll 2+ on 2 dice. Oh! I saw you 1, and it gave me a mini heart attack. So this is dead, 100 million% dead, and then the panic will go to the Fortune Seekers. So 1 point for Fang, and I think Kai should get the hell with his Drogon out of there. Because Drogon is now sitting within the Fortune Seeker shooting range, in which he can do it once only. Oh, we can do it twice with the weakened token. He should just get the hell out of there. Like 100 million% get the hell out of there. And just play the VP game. Spleen now, how Spleen gets out of this game is he needs to sort of make some plays, basically double. So, all right, fun fact. I think that Fortune Seeker is also within the shot range of the dragon. Holy God! So I think Spleen has simply So Spleen can play the Sword here and sort of just to make positional plays for the Outrider. Otherwise, Kai will just. Well, okay, maybe Kai will not just attack the Outriders immediately because then Spleen can just take the Sword, the horse, I mean, to retreat. Unless Kai has another field control in hand, but he has 2 cards in hand and he has already used 1 field control. So we'll see what cards that he plays. Let me just move the microphone a bit up closer, just to get a little bit more personal here. All right. So how's everyone? How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday afternoon? So there's a couple of plays here. Barry would obviously take the money bag and he'll shoot. So that's 7 dice hitting on 3+. With a weakened token. Kai doesn't have Illyrio in this matchup, so this is also a bit concerning because any damage that the dragons will take is basically, so Kai is giving Barristan to the dragon, so basically no no overrun, no nothing. So Spleen will shift 2 and take a shot at the dragon. So 7 dice hitting on 3+. So Kai will need to just run away here with the dragon. There is no point of lingering here with the dragon. He should just seek positional play and try to corner the Outrider coming in turn 5. So, oh wow, that's a lot of, that everything hits. Unfortunately, there is a weakened token, so he's going to have to make reroll everything. And that is 4 hits. Because, is it 4 hits or 5 hits? I forgot. It's 5 hits. Saving on force. And, oh, that was good. So only 1 wound. Very nice. And then Panic Press, saving on 7s. Oh, no, 1. Yeah, he doesn't need to roll. So Danny will take the horse. We'll see if there's any field control. There is, it seems. Yep, there is a field control. So Kai would either... so this is interesting. He can activate the field control, shift, gets the weakened token, and then Danny will just heal the weakened token. 500 IQ play here from Kai, or maybe just Danny. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Hey, for Yoku versus MOD versus Khal. You did destroy 0-0 score 10-9. God damn it, for Yoku. That's such a for Yoku game. Like, it's. Oh, so did you win? Targ versus Targ. So yeah, so good job. Now, how's your team doing? Brett and Ariakas as well as Larks. I assume Larks will win his matchup. So I'm curious to see what Brett will do, etc. So Kai, strangely enough, here giving the shift to Jorah instead of the dragons, which he can. Oh, because there's Barry. I see. Okay. So if Kai decides to influence Barry, so yep, all right. So the Outrider will shoot again, and this time for sure. Yeah, I'm like, this is yeah, for you. That seems like the strangest game of Civ that I've seen in a while. Yeah, but yeah, well, fair enough. If there's Fire Made Flesh and everything, but Fire Made Flesh shouldn't technically counter dragons. But yeah, I've seen weirder things. So hitting on, all right. So hitting on 6 hits. So I don't think Kai would die from this, not necessarily anyway. So 6 saving on force, and the dragon take 5 wounds. So he's down to 2 wounds, and then he still auto passes the morale test. So Kai needs to get the hell out of that range of. Okay, so unfortunately for Kai, the Outrider have activated, so that's the maximum damage that he can do to the dragon, basically. A couple of plays here that Kai can do. He can just retreat with the dragon, activate Walder, assuming Crown is taken, then activate Walder and just get the hell out of there. The other alternative play, of course, if he plans to heal up with Walder, is that he can sort of shift towards the back line, and then. So I think right now, if nothing happens, it will be 7 on 7. So Kai really needs to just get the hell away with his dragons and then let Rakar do the scoring on the middle. So there are 2 ways with which Kai can do that. He can position the Rakar. All right. So this is the play, right? You move the dragon, you get him out of the safety, like behind Jorah. And then what you do is you move Rakar into the middle objective, and then using Walder as a final activation, you move Rakar into the objective. So then you'll be at 7, 8, you'll be at 9. So you just need one more point to kill, even though and both if he's leaving his Jorah and Drogo outside of that threat range, and then he's within basically counter charge range of everything. Her car can be one shot by Jorah, by her car. That's probably the only problem with that build. But one thing for sure, Kai needs to get the hell away from with his dragons and just probably heal up. The center middle one will be in contention. If nothing happens, Kai will win by the end of round 6. If nothing happens. Sup, Chris? This is awfully morning for you. Have a good. Are you having a good Sunday morning? Did you get enough sleep? Did you finally find out what a BTS is? All these questions and more within the next episode of Sunday Slaughter. Yeah, so Kai will have to 100% get his dragon the hell away from that. He can use Illyrio to heal it up. Well, by Illyrio, I mean Walder to set it up to heal it, which is probably something that he would like to do. The other play that he can do is, again, like I mentioned earlier, he moved up his Drakkar into the middle position. The only downside of that play is that it sort of leaves the middle open. So then, okay, I'm gonna need some Pythagoras with this. So if you're on the 24, if you're on the 18-inch mark, and then the middle one is on the 24. So 18, 24, diagonally wise is auto in. So BS sounds like disease I want to avoid. Hey, we got. Thank you for the follow, Beric Dontato and Furyoku. Thanks for. This guy sounds familiar. This Dontato guy. I think I've seen him somewhere. I'm not sure where he is, but I think I've seen him somewhere. So if nothing happens at the end of the round, I have a strong suspicion nothing will happen at the end of the round. Kai would earn 3 points, and Spleen will also earn 3 points. And then if nothing happens again, Kai would be at 11 and Spleen will be at 10. So, but even though Spleen is going first next round, if he doesn't have the sort of Adrivat into overrun play that we see happening, which means he's sort of leaving the center. He can sort of shift the center objective towards here, basically. By that, I mean he can move towards the center objective. And Kai would probably just... All right, so he's putting vulnerable on her car. Good move, good move. And then Jorah would just go, don't even think about it, Jorah. Don't even think about doing anything. So, and then, all right. So this is the second to final activation. So he's activating Jorah Momon. So Kai's activating his Drogo, and Kai doesn't need to do anything. The only vulnerable link in Kai's place right now is actually the Hurkar. The Hurkar is sitting in a very precarious position. I mean, again, if Spleen would like to basically leave the sanctity of the middle objective, of the backmost objective, move forward into the middle objective, still scores 2, draw an extra card, and then activate Drogo, Adrivat into the Hurkar, kill Hurkar, gains 2 points, and then he'll be at 7. Yeah. So so Illyrio here, performing a panic test on most likely Jorah, but I see double sixes. It's all good. It's all good, yo. It's all good. I think if I were Kai, I would most likely try to move her car into probably a topmost position. Just sort of to scoodle around there and be ready for the counter charge coming in from Drogo. If I were Spleen, considering this, Spleen is already considering basically moving to the center. I think he should move to the center. Kai, realizing that her car might be in danger, decides to probably just make her car away from it. Yep, that's a good move. Because that's the current link. If basically Drogo activates, performs the charge to the Hurkar, overruns into the backline, that's the losing con of Kai. Right then and now, Kai would just lose the game. And Kai would most likely activate a Walder just to sort of heal the dragon here for 3. That's not terrible. That's not a terrible move. Yep. So Kai, realizing the positional advantage that the Drakkar has, decides to just play it cool. What is Khal Commander? Kai is playing Khal Doggo. It's a Khal Doggo mirror. Both are playing Khal Doggo. Kai's playing with the black tray, and Spleen is playing with the light blue tray. The commander is basically here, and the commander is basically there. So both are scoring 2 points, but Spleen has the range sort of superiority, let's just say, and Kai is working with dragons that only has 1 wound left, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So we shall see how it is. So Spleen will have to make a decision here. What is that? Oops, I still don't. This is Swift Repo. So he maneuvers 3 inches. No, he just shifts 2. And yeah, I think, yep. So, yep, Spleen just recognizes that he needs to make the play. So he decides to leave the sanctity of the objective and go towards the middle. No choice. If he just sits and do nothing, he would just basically lost. So yeah, he has to do this. He 100% has to do this. So now, Drogo is now threatening. Basically, the tempo play for Spleen would be to assault order with something else, and then crashes it into the activate kill Drogo, kill Jorah. Yeah, activate kill Jorah and then overruns into the dragon. That is the win con that he has right now. Or basically Kai's lose con. So, yep, he decides to heal 3 from the dragon. So Kai not having Barristan here might be an issue. So, yep, the Drogo is now active. All right, we shall see. Yep, Spleen has to press the button here. I'm 100% sure he would be either hard mulliganing here for an overrun, or he would try to find something else. Drogo, in theory, should be able to 2-shot these 2 units, especially with things like Adrivat, if he has it. Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's still anyone's game at this moment. So it is an auto-in. They're just below 10 inches. Actually, no. 10 inches is... no, it's not an auto-in. What am I saying? They're cavalries. Yep. We shall see. Alright, so Kai would have to probably shift the dragon a bit back here. So, I don't think it will do enough to get him away from where he needs to be. Because with an overrun, I think in theory, Drogo should be able to 1-shot a dragon, especially with only 4 wounds remaining. It's 7 dice with vulnerable and 1 auto wound. And then if he has the the assault, the overrun, he will then kill Jorah, netting him 2 more points. Then he'll be at 9. And then Kai would be at 9. With Adriva, then it's a bit more as well. So we'll see. There is the hope of basically Spleen bungling up the charge roll and just rolls a 1. So yeah, he's hard mulliganing into overrun, basically. Or Adrivat, 100%. He needs to hard mulligan into these cards immediately. So we'll see. I think if he has it, he has it. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. So we'll see. So verse activation. We see card being played there. I think Swift Reposition. Oh no, that's the shift from the objective, but I think it's also a Swift Reposition. Let me just check what I can do. Yep, it's a Swift start on enemy turn. Yep, alright. So I'm not sure what that is for. But because I think like either way, it's within overrun range because you are sort of in the middle of it. Yeah, I'm not sure why he swift repo there. All right, we'll see if Spleen has it. If he has it, he has it. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. So 11.6, that is an auto in by all stretch of the word. He just needs to roll not a 1 on the charge so that he can use his cards. So he's going to start with an Adrivat, 100%. Oh man, that's 11 point. I just realized if he kills the unit and then overrun into Jorah, that's 11 points. Jeez. Plus he gets the X, so that's 13 points. Even if Kai basically comes back with his own Adrivat on Drogo, so that's another card. I think it's Fire and Blood. I'm not sure. Yep, Fire and Blood. So just basically for the extra sundering. Yep, I think we're gonna see a dead dragon. So hoping for a 1 here, basically. So yep, Kai is hoping for a 1 on the charge roll here, because if he plays 1, that means he cannot overrun. Yep, so 1 is activate and this 1 is when declaring charge. So he has to pray for a 1 here. No, it's not. So it's an out. It's an in. No, this is tough. This is tough. All right, well, Spleen made the play. I think it's a really good play. I think Kai should have probably positioned the dragon a bit more backwards. Dark Angel says, "I can feel the tension." Look, it's in the chat. It's 7 dice sitting on 3+ with vulnerable and auto 1 wound. I'm 100% sure it can kill the dragon. Like, and with critical as well. I mean, yeah, it's not looking pretty. So yep. So that's a lot of hits. Yep, and I think it's a dead dragon, especially with that vulnerable as well. Yep, so all hits. So we're looking at 11 hits. No, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10 hits, saving on 5s with a vulnerable. Nope, not surviving this. Yeah. Oh, sorry. 8 dice with the Fire and Blood. No, not Fire and Blood. The quest card. That's already a Dread Dragon. So we see if V has the overrun here. So that's 2 points. And do we see the overrun? No. No overrun. So Kai still needs to respect the assault order. Oh, yep. So he's why is there? Oh, that's the quest card. Yeah, never mind. So Kai still needs to respect the assault order, but I don't think there's any way that he can sort of. I mean, sorry, my reference is if he has it, right? Assault order. Not much we can do about it. Well, I mean, now it's Jorah. now Jorah is there. He can give the buff to Drogo. It's like, I want Daenerys. Drogo does that, right? I mean, Jorah does that, right? I don't remember what Jorah does. Nobody does, really. Alright, so Jorah has scout openings. Target one enemy long range until the end of the turn. Any friendly unit stack on that enemy may roll any attack test and gains precision. Yep. So 9 points. Assuming nothing else happens, Spleen won the game. Actually, no. 10, 11. No, I mean he can activate the horsey horse and move Drogo into the middle objective. But this is a strange positioning here for Spleen. Why is he putting Drogo there? I mean, is there no disrespect for the for the assault order. Drogo kill Drogo. It's more likely than you think. But the thing is, if he just goes in nilly-willy, the sword has not been taken, so... And then the Outrider... yeah, okay. All right. Very tense here. So if nothing else happens, Kai would be at 11 and will be at 10. But I don't think it will be that easy. So there's a couple of avenues here for... Okay, so what is Spleen actually signaling here is he doesn't have Assault Order. Right? If he has Assault Order, he will 100% kill Jorah, right? 100%. He will 100% kill Jorah. That's a fact of life. But I don't think he has Assault Order. So if Kai's prudent, he would most likely take Sword here if he has Assault Order. But I think he has Assault Order. Now this is a mind game here of who has Assault Order. Okay, so there's a couple of plays here that both players can do. The first play is you take horse. You take horse, and then you sort of reposition her car into the bottom, and then you take the middle objective. And that also prevents a Drogo from activating horse as well and taking the middle objective. The second play, if Kai has Assault Order, then it's a no-brainer. You go Wapow, Assault Order into nicking Drogo in the face. But killing Drogo, it's more likely than you think. So Kai's taking a letter here. I see. Okay. So Kai's also signaling here that he doesn't have Assault Order and giving panic to Drogo? Question mark? Why panic? Oh, okay. I mean, we can, of course. Duh. I'm dumb. Alright. So, yep, 100%. Barry took the horse here and most likely... field control. Ooh, that's huge. That is huger than you think. Oh, that is huge. So Kai just won. No. Okay. No, I think Kai just won because... yeah, because Drogo now cannot go into the middle. Okay, no, never mind. The Outrider can still move into the middle objective. Never mind. But that's 10 points. No, that's 11 points. 10, 11. Kai will be at 11. So it'll be a tie, and we go to the next round. Ooh, doi. But the thing is, with the Barry on the Kai's Drogo, which means that he cannot. Wait. Yes, you can still Adrivat, but you cannot Assault Order. So that's a good foresight from Spleen here. Sword is being the last thing that anyone will take, definitely, because now the Assault Order is basically blocked. But that's a huge play. That's bigger than people think. So now even her car can just crash into Drogo's unit, and then using Walder to basically sword the Drogo. So I think what Kai should do right here is just to block the sword. I think he needs to block the sword. Oh, what is that? Is that a quest card? No, that isn't a quest card. That is Blood of Dragon. Oh, it is a quest card. All right. I don't think. I don't think it will be buried here. So no need for bury action. I think Kai needs to block sword here, 100%. Just block sword, dude. No, Kai, you should have blocked sword. No, what are you doing? You should have blocked sword. No, you should have blocked sword. Oh man, that is a mistake. Oh, that looks like a mistake. No, what is Kai doing? What is Kai doing? He should have blocked sword. He should 100% should block sword. No. Okay. I'm being melodramatic, but the point is, okay. Okay. Fuck. This is so difficult. Yep. For Yoku, you are absolutely right. So the Outrider will just basically march into position and then attempt to finish off Jorah. So that's a bit of a mistake from Kai's side. Okay, so even if Jorah dies right here, it'll be 10. It'll be 11, and then if Kai kills off the Drogo with no, we cannot be with, we can be with Adrifat, so that's 9, 10, and then he'll march into the objective in the middle, so that's 11. That is a mistake because now Jorah has no choice but to get out from there, which gonna be netting an extra 1 point for. I think I just threw away the win here. Well, no. No. If okay. No, I get it. So Kai will just need to retreat Jorah. He can survive for one more round. It's not an issue. And then basically just to get away from the sword. So Kai will need to activate Jorah. Use the order to get Drogo. Yeah, and then just charge Outrider. Yes, 100% should charge Outrider. Yeah. Yeah, and try to survive. I think Jorah, in theory, can survive against... He has an armor of 4+ with 3 wounds. And then the Outrider, if he's down to just 1 rank... Oh, never mind, that's a Fortune Seeker. So it's not going to go down with 1 rank. Fortune melee is a 5 on 4+. So there is a huge chance that Jorah will survive here. Even from the sword. Yeah, that might be the play. But then... Oh, no, Drogo doesn't have Swift Retreat. All right, yeah. So I think either Kai should charge the Outrider now, or Kai should just get the hell away from the Outrider line of sight. Like, there's no two buts about it. There are no two buts about it. Yeah, no, I don't think why you should charge the Outrider. He just should get away. Like, just not do anything and just flank the Outrider from the flank. There's no point in doing that. So it'll be 10 each, unless the Hrakar can do something. All right, Hrakar plus sword plus next turn another sword. Tonking de arimasu. Tonking de arimasu. Oh man, it's tight. Hrakar can score from objective. Oh, that's true. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hrakar can just move up 6 and then just score from that objective. You are absolutely right. And yeah, if they shift, they don't get the long range. No, that's not good. Oh, that's still just the first movement from that. So you can still do the free movement of Jorah. Monkai, old buddy, old pal. I should be away, right? Yeah, Hrakar can score from objective, you're right. There is a play. You're right for Yoku. You're right. So what can the Hrakar do is he just basically move here. So this is 18. This is 18. 6, 6, 18. So this is just 18 inches of movement. So 6 plus 6 is 18, and then he takes shoulder, horse, he takes the objective, final objective, and he wins. You're absolutely right for Yoku. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, this is pretty tense here. This is pretty tense. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. Hrakar can just basically move to the other side. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Hrakar can just basically move towards the left objective, and then he used the Waller horse to get him into the objective. Yeah, Hrakar is speed 6, right? Yep, should be more than capable of doing that. He can even probably like get the middle one as well. No, cannot get the middle one. I think it's within 1 inch of the middle one. We can check. Is this 1 inch? I can't tell. Man, this is an intense match. I have to say, this is an intense match. 14.4. Oh, he cannot get the shoot for Jorah. Ooh, baby. But you know, 100. Oh no, you're right. So the reason why Kai blocks the sword is because the sword is also triggering from the Fortune Seeker. No, never mind. So I think Kai was right. Yep. Can he shoot from that? Oh shit. He can shoot from that. Uh-oh. Wait, how can he shoot? I thought he was 14.4 inch away. Oh, shooting at Drogo. Ah, yes. Yes, you're right. Okay, so that's wow. So just 3 dead from Drogos and panic test at does he have the buff? No, so he's saving on 4 with Iron Resolve. So saving on easiest 6-5 of your career. Oh, there is one play. There is one avenue of play. Illyrio taking the panic test to Jorah. Oh yeah, you're right. You can just do that. Why am I doing all these 500 IQ plays when there's a more obvious play? God damn, I'm thinking way too much. However, though, okay, so there is a chance of Jorah dying from the panic test from Illyrio. There's a chance, right? No, there's a chance. There's a chance. It's not checkmate. Like Illyrio, Jorah can still die from the panic test. No, there is a small chance. There is a very small chance, but Kai is So I think he should just still move the. Yep. So here we go. This is the fate to determine this. So we'll see if Jorah survives another crown zap. I see. He got it. Our boy got it. Oh, our boy got it. Ooh, baby. Oh man, that was intense. Oh man. God damn. Now he already used both Swiffer position. And then yeah, you're right. Oh, hold on, it's not GG yet. You're right. If Spleen has Swift Reposition here, he would. No, but Swift Reposition at the start of an enemy turn, so he already missed the window. Yep, that's game. Wow. Kai drawing here for the Onion Smugglers. Wow, intense. Very, very intense. I'm gonna quickly jump to the chat here and just see if they wanna have a talk a bit.
Out of the combat, and then I was just gonna charge through and kill Jorah with it. That was kind of my hope.
No.
You guys mind talking a bit about the game? Because we apparently haven't streamed. Yeah. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, it was. Right. Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. You can start with Spleen or Kai first. Up to you guys. Maybe we can start with Spleen first.
Okay.
So man, that was intense. Like we were on the edge of our seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tight one.
God.
I was too. I thought I lost it early when he got the first kill. Because when you're outnumbered in a faction that's so reliant on position and alpha strike, you're way behind. But luckily, Drogon managed to kill 2 guys, and that kind of brought it back to my favor. I know that whoever has the early kills can then kind of hang back, because with the way that the 5 objectives are positioned, it's hard to relocate to the other side if you're already down on VP. And by turn 3, I was up by 1, and I thought I can kind of hang back and force them to expend turns and activations to come to me, and he did. And luckily, he didn't have any overruns.
Yeah, I was like, I'm 100% Spleen is like heart mulliganing for like Adrivat and overrun.
Yeah, it was mostly overrun. Both overruns were in the bottom 6 cards of my deck, which was pretty unfortunate. I really identified that as like a thing that I needed to win the game. I did hold one card then, which might have been a mistake. I don't know. I'm curious to find out.
What card did you keep back? Just for
Lead by example was this one, so I wouldn't have got the overrun anyway. I held a Fire and Blood.
But I think this. Wow, I mean, I thought we lost it when Kyle lost his Outrider from the Assault Order.
I misread that. I should have read that better. I should have at least put the weakened token on the Hrakar, but I didn't. I didn't read that enough, and it almost cost me the game.
Well, yeah, you should have maybe retreated the Outrider at least as their activation if you're afraid of field control.
Yeah, I should.
But yeah, damn. Well, this means that the series is tied between Westerosi Warriors and the Humble Onion Smugglers at 2 points, 2 victories and 2 losses each. And I think I've identified your team as one of the most difficult matchups in the series, Spleen. Like legit think that you guys are ahead of the curve in terms of your list building and stuff.
Definitely happy to have people talking like that. I know George gave us a shout out on stats recently, so that's nice.
Nah, I mean, good job. Like seriously, Boo Deoxys is playing this. Boo, he's playing Night Watch with double crossbow. Boo, and Dark Angel Boo playing 3 red cloaks. I only played 2, so now I can shit on you. No, I'm joking. But yeah, seriously, like you guys drew some really like tough list. Even this morning when I was playing Loki, if I didn't like basically put my 100% thought into it, I'll just get swept. So yeah. Definitely good luck on your next round. We'll be fighting, I think, the French one next, right, Kai?
I think so. I'm looking forward to playing against Bob because I think that's my second Targaryen matchup, and it's such a different list building approach. You know, he has all these unsullied pikemen and everything, and just this one we both kind of a mirror. We're both playing Drogo. We're both playing super mobile, super aggressive. And when I do play Bob, it's going to be a completely different game, and I look forward to that.
Who are you going to be fighting next round, Spleen?
We've got the Knights of the Old World. So
you definitely need to win that matchup. Definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm confident we'll definitely do pretty well in it. I think we got some strong matchups from the pairing process. So yeah, I like that round for us.
All right. Well, good luck on your next round. Hopefully, again, keeping the the tough players within the Australasia region. I think we need to keep that prestige going. So yeah, good luck for both of us, and good luck for you guys next round. You guys watching the stream, thank you for joining us. If there is some random streams coming up, I'll let you guys know. If not, have a good one. See you guys. Bye bye.